Hey folks, Sean here, and in this episode, I want to talk to you about how to prevent your software as a service or your software application from becoming obsolete because of the new wave that is artificial intelligence. Now, I know we've talked about this a bit, and I'm sure you, like many others, maybe experience at least a little bit of AI fatigue because there's just so much flying at us at all times. But you need to have an answer for a strategy related to how your product is going to either incorporate now or later artificial intelligence components. The reason why I say that is because the AI technologies that are available today are just the beginning. They are only going to get better and more than likely considerably better. So this isn't something that you can sleep on. You can't wait to figure this out. You have to start investing in that now, because if you wait until these technologies get considerably better, by then it's more than likely to be too late. This is a big stepwise change in the evolution that is technology that we have available to us in order to create more value for our customers through software. Same thing happened with internet and a few other elements as resources became widely available, which enabled a new generation of products to be brought to market. Artificial intelligence is doing that actively. Like, we're living through it. I consider this largely to be the new gold rush, and it's almost exclusively focused on artificial intelligence. Now, having said that, I don't need you to focus or obsess on that all day, every day. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is AI is providing unique abilities to be able to solve previous generations' problems in a considerably better way. And when I say better, I mean exponential, as in you can do more with less, as in you can provide a lot more value in a lot less time. You can add a whole lot more functionality for a lot lower price point. Either way, these are different. That is the difference between this generation of tools and the previous generation of tools before these AI, before the capabilities were presented to us largely powered by AI. As such, you really need to evaluate where your product is at the moment, if it incorporates AI, and if it does so, how. If it isn't, you need to figure out where it could. As in, how can you take the value proposition for your product and make it better? It largely doesn't matter what it is your product does. It could be a scheduling app for dental offices. It could be a capacity planning app for some other type of professional services. It could be a marketing automation tool like the ones that I'm building. It needs to have an answer for artificial intelligence in terms of figuring out how you can leverage those tools to do more. There's a couple different ways you can start to look for inspiration here. My two preferred methods are, number one, figuring out what the bottlenecks are in your process, which steps take the longest along the critical path of what it is that your product does. Because really what artificial intelligence is at the moment is it's a better tool for eliminating these bottlenecks. It can take from a source and create to another source significantly more quickly and cost effectively than the previous generation of tools that we had available to us. As such, just take a look along your critical path for the operation for your product. What could stand to be considerably faster? Where could you cut out 90% of the time, effort, or resources that it takes to produce the result of whatever it is your product does? More than likely, the answer to that is AI. And if you haven't figured it out yet, you really need to take a closer look at it, because other companies are doing that actively. They are looking at not just problems that industries are experiencing, looking to bring new software to market. They're looking at existing software, which might be yours if you don't have an answer to AI. And they're looking at that and they're going, I can take this, which is not bad, and make it considerably better, faster, cheaper, whatever, if I incorporate some artificial intelligence into the mix. That's the second way, is go and do the research in terms of what tools and resources are available in the industry, which isn't just what has reached mainstream or what most people are using. Take a look at where the innovation is happening. Who's creating something new? If you find something that someone's creating that's new, see what it is they've decided to change. What have they upgraded? What have they improved? How have they leveraged these new technologies to make the value proposition stronger, provide more value to their target market for less time, less money, maybe both? Either way, artificial intelligence is making for leap forwards in progress, which is making the previous generation of tools look awfully obsolete and archaic by comparison. As such, I strongly encourage you to do this research now. Figure out how these tools work, learn more about if you were to incorporate them where you would, and then start doing some experimentation with them to evaluate the results. If you can move the needle in a major way, I'd encourage you to incorporate them now, because if you wait too long, it could be too late.